Good day, yogis, wherever you are practicing from. Welcome to the practice today. My name is Danielle, and this is day 11 of the 30-day yoga series. And please feel free to pause the video at any time and take extra time in any of the poses. Grab your mat and let's begin. You can have 2 blocks for the practice today. If you don't have blocks, you can use water bottles or books. They work fantastic. We're going to start in a kneeling position. I like to place the block on the lowest height, place it between my ankles and sit back. As you do that, press into the tops of the feet. If you find that this is completely uncomfortable for you, please feel free to sit in Sukhasana, or you could even stand. Let your shoulders be over your hips. Place your palms to face down. Close your eyes and let's begin our practice today. Take an inhale. Roll the shoulders up to the ears and release them down the back. Taking a few sighs out through the mouth, settling into the practice. Start to soften your face. One more time. Now come into your Ujjayi breath, a 4-part breath, in and out through your nose. Draw the belly into the spine on each exhale. One more time. Stay with your Ujjayi breath and let your hands come into Anjali Mudra, fingertips touching at the center of the heart space, a small space in the palms of the hands, coming into our affirmation for our practice today. I release what no longer serves me, making space for new beginnings. I release what no longer serves me, making space for new beginnings. I release what no longer serves me, making space for new beginnings. Let your eyes start to open and release your hands. Now, yogis, as we move into the practice, today we'll be doing a little twisting. So if you are pregnant and more than 3 months pregnant, be sure not to twist. We want to keep your baby safe, or check with your physician before you start any physical practice. So from this space, we'll begin now by rising high onto the knees. Inhale, reach the arms out. Turn the palms up as you finish the exhalation. Inhale, reach the arms up and overhead. You might look up. Exhale, lower back down onto the knees. Inhale, reach the arms out as you rise high onto the knees. Feel the shoulder blades on the back body as you exhale. Root through the feet and the knees. Inhale, draw the navel in and gaze up. Exhale, let's do that one more time. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now we'll go in one smooth movement. Inhale. And exhale. One more time. Breathe in. And breathe out. You can move the block to the top of your mat with your second block if you have one. And we'll come up onto hands and knees into table position. Tuck the toes under and move the body into cow and cat pose. Draw the navel into the spine. One more time. Inhale. And exhale, draw the navel in and come back to center. Find a little space here between the ears and the shoulders. Move the shoulders away from the ears. Stretch the right leg back behind you and set the right foot down between the hands. Take an inhale and reach the arms forwards. You could also keep the hands on the blocks if you'd like. Otherwise, lift the arms up and down. One more time. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. Release the hands all the way down onto the floor. Lift the back knee, press back to downward facing dog. You can open your feet a little bit wider and we'll take our first twist here. Walk your hands a little closer and see if you can take your right hand and bring it back towards your left thigh. If that feels good, you can reach a little lower down past the knee. Release the right hand down. You can take the second side. The left hand reaches across to the right thigh. Maybe a little lower below the knee. Pulling the belly in as you take each exhalation. Release the left hand down. Lower back down onto the knees. Stretch the left leg back behind you and step the left foot between the hands. Take a breath to settle into the pose and reach the arms all the way up. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in and out. Release what isn't serving you so you can make space for new beginnings. Last time, inhale and release the hands all the way down onto the floor. You can come onto hands and knees and then into your downward facing dog. Going to sway your heels over to the right, press down into both hands evenly, breathe into the left side of the body. Feel the spaces opening up between the ribs. And over to the other side, heels go over to the left side of the mat. Come back to center. You can lift the right leg back behind and step the right foot down between your hands. Slowly rise up into a crescent lunge. Move the ears again away from your shoulders and find your foundation as you rise up. Keep the back knee slightly bent. Take the right hand down on the sacrum, fingers pointing down, and inhale, reach the left arm up towards the ceiling. You might look down over your right shoulder. Breathe into the left side of the body. You'll feel maybe some tightness in the left thigh. Let go of what isn't serving you. Just recognizing maybe it's something that you're putting into your body physically with food, maybe mentally by watching something on the news. The left hand can come down onto the ground now or onto the block, and then from here we'll come into a slightly deeper twist. The right arm can reach up towards the sky. One more breath. Lower the right hand down. And you'll step the back foot in now so it comes in about 1 foot. Line your heels up. Use the blocks. Rise up, lengthening from the hip crease all the way through the neck to the top of the head. Parsvottanasana. Exhale and forward fold. Press into the feet. Inhale halfway. If the right leg is feeling quite tight, give your knee a little bend. Exhale and fold. One more time. Breathe in and breathe out. Now let's stay here. You can place your hands down on the blocks towards the top of the mat, pushing down and forwards. Press your left heel down and draw the belly in. One more breath. Then pivot onto the ball mound of the back foot. Step all the way up to the top of the mat. You can use the blocks for a half lift. Inhale halfway. Exhale and fold. Feel free to breathe out through the mouth anytime you feel you need a deep release, making space for new beginnings. Exhale. Bend your knees, reach your arms out and overhead. Exhale, bring the hands to the heart space. Maybe you're in a toxic work environment. Inhale, arms rise up. Exhale, reach the right arm back and the left arm forwards. And then come back to center. Inhale, reach the right arm forwards and the left arm back. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, Uttanasana, hands come all the way down to the ground. Rise up halfway, take a breath in, and exhale, fold. Step your right foot back, preparing for a crescent lunge. The back knee slightly bent, the hands come up onto the hips, finding your balance. Take that left hand, place it on the sacrum, fingers pointing down, right arm reaches up, and you can just gaze down right over your left shoulder, or gaze forwards if you find that this is too wobbly for you. Stay with your Ujjayi breath. Stretch up from the arm, from the center of your being. Just recognizing those relationships that aren't working. Release the left hand down. Now you can come into a twist here. If it's too much, lower your right knee down onto the mat. Sit a little deeper through your hip. So if your left hip is higher than your knee, try to use the block under your hand and try to descend your left hip down. One last breath. Releasing what isn't serving you, making space. Step the back foot forwards about 1 foot. Rise up onto the high end of the blocks if you need to. Lengthen from that left hip crease. Left side of the body, the spine. Exhale and fold. A little bend in your front knee. Inhale and exhale. One more time. Breathe in and breathe out. And coming into this forward fold in Parsvottanasana. Maybe you have some negative internal dialogue. Come onto the ball mound of the back foot. Perhaps that is not serving you. Just recognizing when you say something negative to yourself. Inhale, or even out loud. Exhale. Is it serving you or those around you? Inhale, reach the arms out and up. Exhale, hands to the heart space. Now find your balance onto your left foot. Slowly coming into a one-legged balancing pose. You can start to bring your knee up towards the chest. So you can stay right here. You can bend your standing leg. You can take your left hand and hold on the outside of the right thigh. And you can start to twist slowly towards the right, reaching the right arm back behind. Lengthening from the heel up the spine, through the crown of the head. From your center, twisting and rinsing and releasing what isn't serving you. Bring your hands to your hips. Just pressing the right foot back, coming into airplane pose, Dakasana. Stretch that right foot back. Watch your arm bones, lift them up. Draw the navel in. Reach the arms back, palms facing down. Lengthen the back of the neck. Feel that right hip. Notice if it rises up. Staying rooted in your foundation. Bring the knee slowly back up towards the navel and release it down onto the mat. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, hands to the heart space. Second side, find your foundation on your right foot, lifting the left heel. Start there, take a breath. Slowly ease into the pose. The right hand can come to the outside of the left thigh. Press your right inner thigh back. Lower your left hip. Keep your gaze down for steadiness. And stretch the left arm back towards the wall behind you. Draw the navel in, releasing what isn't serving you. Come back to center. Could be moving quickly through your day. Are you reacting in situations instead of responding? Stretch your arms back. I know it happens to me at times. We're all human. Draw the navel in. Lift the left inner thigh. Keep the shoulders lifted. Soften the eyes and the jaw. And slowly come back. Knee comes back towards the navel. And release the foot down onto the mat. Inhale. Exhale. Pause here. Let the thumbs rest at the breastbone. Strong legs. Let your eyes close. Bring your awareness deep within you. Can you feel some warmth? Can you continue to use this time to let go, to make space and surrender? Let the eyes start to open. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, bend at the knees and hinge forwards. Always take that wider stance if you need to into Uttanasana. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step the left foot back. Step the right foot back into your plank pose. Feel free to set the knees on the ground into table. One more breath in. Set the knees down onto the ground, and we slowly lower to the earth. Exhale. Coming into Cobra pose, line up the fingers right in line with the chest. Lengthen the toes back. Press into the tops of the feet. Root the tailbone towards the heels and begin to roll upwards. Move the shoulders away from the ears. Let the heart open. Make space for new beginnings. Exhale and release. Let's go back into child's pose. Bring the forehead to the earth. Bring the elbows down, the palms of the hands together, and rest the heels of the hands on the back of the head as you inch the elbows forwards. Just listening in between the breath. And slowly release the hands down. You can bring the hands under the shoulders, and we'll return back onto the knees. So go ahead and grab one block or water bottle or a book if you have one. And we'll come back up into that nice high kneeling position. And you can put the block right next to your right ankle. So we'll sit down low, place your right hand on the block, and reach that left arm around to the right side. And we come into this half camel position, fingers facing back. And then exhale and lower. And we'll do that one more time. Inhale. And you might not need the block. You could turn it on to the medium position. Exhale and lower. Move it to the second side. You can also put your hand onto the heel. Circle the arm around. Push the hips forwards. Lengthen the tailbone down. And exhale. Come back down. One more time. Breathe in. And breathe out. Now you could use your heels. You could also use two blocks. You can bring the hands to the heels. Push the hips forwards. Lengthen the tailbone down. Look up towards the sky. Press into the feet. Let the heart space open. Open up to release and let go what isn't serving you. Recognize. One more breath. And come back down onto the sits bones. We'll come into this kneeling position that we started in. Turn the palms to face up. Close the eyes. Just giving yourself a few moments here. You can rest the tongue on the roof of the mouth. May you feel the strength and the courage from within to let go. As you connect to your heart, you access the courage and surrender. You can release, open the eyes, bring the legs around to the front. Move forwards just a bit on your mat. Bring the hands behind you. You can turn the hands in any direction. Bend the knees. Separate the feet a little wider and give your knees a little bit of a windshield wiping movement, internal and external rotation of the thigh bones a bit. And we'll come into Baddha Konasana, so soles of the feet together. Bring the hands to the ankles, move the flesh of the sit bones out. Find a nice long spine. Close your eyes. Imagine as if you're drawing the breath up from the bottom of the sit bones to the top of the head. Down through the arms and around the legs. Just following the prana, moving through the body. Through all the energy centers. One more time. And from here, we'll stretch our legs in front. We'll come into Paschimottanasana, seated forward fold. So you can bend the knees, walk the sit bones back, bring the hands onto the shins, bottoms of the hamstrings, and begin to hinge forwards. Your hands might make it down to the big toes, and then you can walk the sit bones back a little further. Try to lengthen the spine, extend, and then hinge from the hip creases. Bring the chin in a little bit. Just looking inwards, getting out of your head, getting out of the outside world, and really listening. Does anything come up for you? And then rise up. You can walk your feet all the way forwards. Slowly come down onto your back. You can take your blocks with you or have a blanket or a bolster or pillow. And let's bring the blocks under the knees into Supta Baddha Konasana. Place one hand on the belly and one hand on the heart. Just a couple of breaths here. Close the eyes. Let go as the props hold you. Surrender and release. Soften to access the strength. Doing the same thing over and over is easy. Making changes is very difficult. Softening deeply in your hips. Release any emotions you feel heavy in your body. And from here, you can release the blocks. Let the eyes stay closed. Let's bring the knees back together and bring the knees into the belly. Give yourself a hug. Breathe out through the mouth. Do that again. Inhale. Exhale with ease. Deep from the belly. Inhale. Exhale. Release your feet. Lift the hips. Tuck the tailbone. Slowly release the legs. Coming into the most important pose of the practice, Shavasana. Turn the palms to face up. Cover the eyes if you have something. Use a blanket over the body if you'd like. As you hear my voice, let the body become still. Welcome in the stillness. Let your whole body be on pause for a few minutes. Once you feel your body becoming still, let your breath go. Just let the breath move off into the distance as you move beneath the surface, past the physical body, past the muscles and the bones and the organs. Move into the energetic body. Feel your eyes gazing into the heart space, looking into the energy center of the heart. Just letting your eyes rest here in this peaceful center, connected to your higher self. Now, as you start to hear my voice, stay still. Begin to feel your body again and start to notice your breath. You might notice your belly rising and descending as you breathe, your diaphragm like an upside down umbrella, expanding and rising, opening and closing. Allowing your physical heart to work a little less, nourishing your organs nestled in the belly, and massaging the vagus nerve, which signals the brain to be in fight or flight or rest and digest. Notice how your breathing pattern is as you breathe in awareness. From moment to moment, start to move your fingers and your toes. Try to only move with your breath. One breath, one movement. A moving meditation as you start to roll onto your right or your left side. And come into a fetal position. A few breaths. Pausing, taking those moments to feel so you can recognize what isn't serving you today. What can you let go of for something new? And if you're being grumpy all the time, you can't find love. If you're complaining all the time, you won't find success. So recognizing any shifts that you would like to make in your life. You can use your hands and start to push up ever so gently, finishing in a cross-legged position. You can let the eyes stay closed. Find a tall seat. Turn your palms to face up. Maybe you can feel some warmth in the palms of the hands, shining from your heart, extending from the center out to your fingertips for a new beginning. What's that one thing that you truly would like in your life? Visualize it in the palms of your hands and slowly let the hands energetically come together. What you picture, you will receive. As your fingertips touch, imagine as if you have your wish, your desire, your heart in the palms of your hands. Return once again to your affirmation. May I let go of what isn't serving me to make space for new beginnings. I wish you happiness. I wish you health. And most of all, I wish you peace. Namaste. Thank you so very much for joining the practice today. I would love to hear from you in the comments below. See you tomorrow for day 12.